Welcome to Creative Pages with Catherine. I'm Catherine, and it's time for sketch number 4 from the Creative Memories virtual crop from this month, June 2024. I am going to be working with the Revved Up collection this time. You all voted on my community tab, and this is the last collection that I have to feature this month. Next month, we'll have 4 new collections for you to vote on. At least I think I'm going to have 4 different ones. Sorry, I have to adjust my chair. So we should have 4 different ones next month for you to vote on. The Monday before the virtual crop is when I open up that poll. And I know I did put a little update this morning saying I probably wouldn't live stream until tonight, but I had a quick schedule change, and I thought, you know what? Let me get this done while I have the time and while it's still morning and I'm not super tired. Let's get it knocked out. So sketch number 4 is here. If you want to get a screenshot, oops, I'm still learning where everything is with this new setup. And you can see I do have a couple of 4 1/4 by 6 1/4 mats from our mat pack. A couple of 4, actually, these were ones I cut. These are ones from the mat pack. I'm sorry, 4 1/2 by 6 1/2 are from the mat pack. These were ones I had as scraps that were left over from another layout. So I get a chance to show you all how to use some scraps again. And one of my 4 by 6 mats as well. Okay, talk about using up scraps. We are going to start with some scraps along the top of our layout. I don't know where I put this yesterday. There we go. Again, trying to figure out this new setup. I'm using a sheet of hot fudge cardstock for the left side of my layout and beige for the right side. And I know beige is not listed in our complimentary cardstock for this collection, but it works. So sometimes I like to help you all add an extra color of cardstock to your cardstock sheets. Now we have these clear stickers that came out with this collection, and I'm going to be adding this tire track border sticker to the top of the page. And hang on, I'm going to have to move it down just a little bit more. Bear with me here. I have to have things a little bit further away from myself here at the hotel. Get ready to head out from Washington State here as we move across the country to Pennsylvania and working with what I have. So this one is one of my 1 1/2 inch by 12 inch scraps that I also had left over from a previous layout. And this one I'm going to layer underneath this clear border sticker that we put at the top. So it's nice to use up scraps, right? I love to, and I love to be able to give you all extra ideas, especially if you're following along and doing some of my layouts as inspiration for your books as well. And you can do this with any collection. It doesn't have to be with Revved Up. Although you might not have the clear sticker, but we always have some different border stickers as well. And then I also am taking one of our border stickers from our sticker pack. I cut it in half at 6 inches. And this one is going to go through roughly the middle here. I'm not pulling out the 0 centering ruler if I don't think I have to, but just combing in from the left, and it is definitely running at 6 inches there. And here we go with my next couple of things here. I have my 2 photo mats. One is the 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. This one is the 4 1/2 by 6 1/2 mat from our mat pack. So these do have, this one is the same paper. That was the scrap. So it has the darker side and the lighter side. And we are actually going to use the darker side here for our mat. And you'll see we'll complement it on the other side as well. And I am going to layer this up here. And then I also have, so let me flip this. And then I'm also going to flip this. I have a little piece from our garland banner punch, which was one of our newer punches, but this is part of the, the stuff that comes off the punch that isn't the garland border, I guess, if you will. You get this piece, and I'm going to show you where I'm going to place it on this layout because it'll give you another idea to use for your scraps. And this one we're putting down here about a 1/2 inch above the bottom and a 1/2 inch from the left side of the left page. This one is going up here into your top, again, about a 1/2 inch from the right edge. And it looks like it's about a 1/2 inch up here as well. Let me flip this over, and this is going to just tuck under. So you can see it complements our color in our border, and it complements our paper as well. It looks like a little tab. It actually might be fun. I was thinking about possibly even adding a peekaboo pocket here later on. And then I can actually, since I just use repositionable tape on this, I can lift this up and actually attach it to my peekaboo pocket and use it as a tab on that as well. Now, I also have the second border sticker from our border pack, and this one is actually cut at 6 3/4 because I will show you in just a moment. This one is going down here. Hang on, I need to place my other pieces. So I have another clear sticker. I have the motorcycle. This is from the outdoors, or I'm sorry, motorsport, I believe, embellishment pack. Forgive me for not knowing that one exactly. And then this is going to go up here. So you can see where I did use the garland banner punch with that same paper. I had a couple of smaller scraps again, and I just thought, you know what? I'm going to work with the scraps, and then this piece here is also going to accentuate. So I left this little end bit on that I got when I went to punch, and it wound up just being about half of this. And this is just, it's not a full piece. Like I said, it was just a random scrap I had. And so I like to show you all how to use your scraps on these pages. And I thought this is just going to be a fun way to show you, because I had a longer scrap and a shorter scrap from some previous layouts I've done. And this might give you an idea. You can use the garland banner with it. And we also did have a banner showing in our sketch, which I put over here. So you can see there is a banner showing here, and then I just opted to do the garland banner for that. We're going to add this other clear sticker down here. And let's see if I can get it off the background here. Oh, well, I guess it's going right there. It just kind of started sticking on me, and it's okay if it's not straight. It's okay if it's not completely even. We're just gonna go with it again. Put my helmet over here and add in the motorcycle. And we probably, you know what, I know I've just put repositionable tape on it, but I think I'm going to use foam squares with our motorcycle. That'll just highlight what we are showing off here. So here, let me get some of these going on here. I have actually a little bit of foam tape I can use as well for the motorcycle body, which kind of turned out to be just the perfect size to use on that. So here we go. Here is our motorcycle, and I kind of wanted it to look like it was running kind of through this little mud patch down here. And sorry about that, I wasn't quite all the way on camera. But here you can see how that clear sticker just shows up really nicely at the top. And okay. Well, our mud, there we go. If I curl my page a little, I can actually show you. I do miss my setup, in case y'all can't tell. But anyway, so there we go. There's the left side of our page. Let's go ahead and put together the right side now. But it's working. It's working. You guys are getting the sketch interpretations on time this year. Last year, I wasn't able to do any of this, so I feel pretty good that I've filmed ahead a bit and I'm able to live stream, so I don't get as far behind as I got last time when we moved. Let me get this going up here at the very top again. This is the other clear sticker, border sticker with the tire track going across the page. Here we go. And Okay. Another one of our 1.5 inch by 12 inch pieces that we cut off of our paper to cut those 4.25 by 6.25 mats from one sheet of paper. We get these strips, and so it's nice to be able to use these strips on a page as well, but we're going to use the dark brown side up on this side, whereas we had the lighter brown on the other side, so the back side of this page. I have another 6-inch piece, the other half of the 6-inch border strip that we used on the other side. We're going to place going through this from the right, so that way they're coming in from the opposite directions. And I have another one of our pieces from our garland banner border punch. I don't know why that one feels a little bit tongue twistery. And then I have my other 4.25 by 6.25 mat here. I have the mats from our mat pack. So this one's going to go up here with the tab also, like the other side has the tab. And we're just complementing the colors and the papers on both pages. I did find this Where the Road Ends, the Fun Begins mat. This is one of our 4 by 6 mats, and this is one of the 4.5 by 6.5. I actually wanted to double layer it. You can use this other mat for a photo, but I just thought it was a really fun title, and it fit with our motorcycle off-road stuff that we were putting on this side of the page. So we're going for it, and then I'm going to talk to you towards the end a little bit about where to put other photos on this page, because the sketch didn't really have, it had the 4 photos, but it didn't really have more than that. And I do like the larger photos and having more on a page, so we have options. There's always options and where we can add them. And one of the ones I've already mentioned with the peekaboo pocket. Let's see, what did I do? About a 1/2 inch. And this is over just a little bit. Here we go. Get some tape on this. I don't think I'm going to need my foam squares for this side of the page. And this is just going down below again, and it can go underneath just a little bit here. Oops. If I can get that under. Here we go. Just going towards the edge of our page. And like I said, if you want to add a peekaboo pocket, you can also use the memory tabs that we do have for sale on my Creative Memories website as well. But for now, we're using these extra bits as a decorative element because it works with our papers we are using on our pages as well. This is the other 6-inch piece from our border sticker that I had on this part of the page here. We're just going to continue that going across our page. And this one is the shorter one. So this one is 5.25. And then again, this is my scrap, the other part of the scrap I had that I just punched. And then when I punched it, I kind of didn't line it up exactly with the line on the border punch. So this is the garland banner. And usually when you line up your papers, you line it up with the black line on the punch, so you know where to start. And so I started over about 1/8 of an inch, just so that way I would get these little ends that look like poles. So that way it looks like I have a specific reason for having these shorter pieces. But I just thought it kind of works. It carries your eye through. And there we go. You've got that running through your page. It looks like you've got a motorcycle race or something that you're doing. And I don't know, it just spoke to me. Worked. For this page anyways, it worked. Here we go. We've got some more tire tracks to show that maybe we have more than one motorcycle going through. I guess I should have pulled another motorcycle from the sticker pack, but I didn't think of that until right now, so we'll see. I think it actually isn't terrible to just have it a little bit emptier. It seems like this layout overall kind of calls for a little bit more empty space versus some of our other layouts where you just want to decorate the page a little bit more. Couple of splotches here. These are also from our clear stickers. There we go. Oof. All right, this right side of our page is now done. There's the tire tracks at the top and our splotches at the bottom. Let me get both of these on the camera for you all. And all right, how did I do? You all can let me know in the comments. You can leave me a thumbs up. There we go. Camera angle is just a little bit different, and I apologize for casting the shadow a little bit. I'll move my hand so that way you guys can get a look at both of those side by side from our Revved Up collection. Okay, real quick, where am I going to put other photos on here? Yep, you can see my shadow coming in. We can easily fit a horizontal photo up here, right just underneath this one. Layering over are this little top piece. I think you can definitely get a 4x6 in there, no problem. We'll have our photo here. We'll have a photo here, and then you can also add another one up here as well, also overlaying this. So you can easily get 1, 2, so what is that going to make it? 5 photos on your page for journaling. You can easily add a few of our write-on stickers in this area here. Or you can just journal on this beige side here, working around your little splotches and whatever, but you can easily take advantage of having the lighter color cardstock on that one side of the page. That is it for this month. I will be putting up another video a little bit later today with just kind of a blurb about what's going to happen this summer. And well, thank you, Jean, so much for saying hi. I saw I had a couple of you all watching here. I appreciate you joining me this morning from the hotel. And I hope you enjoy seeing the Revved Up interpretation of this sketch. But keep an eye out for later today. There will be a video release. This is going to be a short one, just talking about what's happening this summer with my cross-country move. And, we'll keep some of the videos coming. Keep checking the community tab because that's going to have the up-to-date latest information with all that is happening with me. All right. Until next time.